We're going to do that style of fearless factoring again. We're going to try another question here. I'm going to try to find something that let's see, most likely doesn't have the same pairing for it. Actually, let's do M here. 2, 3, and 1. So add a new page. We have 2x squared plus 3x plus 1, I believe. Okay, so we're going to use that fearless factoring again. Okay, same concept. What's neat about this is the very first terms, okay, we need to find the factors of them. So this actually works out really nice. There is only one pair of factors and one pair of factors here. We need them to add to our B term. So the sum of the products have to be positive 3. So this is actually going to work out really nicely. 2 times 1 and 1 times 1. So we're going to get 2 and 1. They both have to be positive. We're set. So when we actually go to set this factoring up, this is going to be really, really quick. One of them is going to be 2x, the first term in one bracket, and the other one's going to be 1x or just x. And again, we happen to get two numbers that are the same, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't technically matter which one we put in because they're the same. So when we go to factor this, we're done. Fearless factoring works really quickly with that one. Let's jump back and see if I could find something that might give us a little more of a challenge. I'm going to jump down to here. Okay. 3, 22, negative 22, and 7. Okay. 3n squared, negative 22n, and 7, I believe. Okay. So we're going to do that fearless factoring again. Okay. Again, it works really nice here because the A term, blue in red here, and the C term, they both only have one set of factors. They happen to be prime numbers. So 3 and 1 is going to be one column, and 7 and 1 is the other. The only tricky part here is that the two products need to add up to our B term, which is negative 22. Okay, and they have to be the sum of the two products. So we just got to figure out what order to multiply things in. So if I quickly go 3 times 1 and 1 times 7, I get 7 and 3. That's not going to work. No sum of those two values will work. So 3 times 7 and 1 times 1 gives us 21 and 1. Because they're both negative, I need both these terms to be negative, which means I can make both of these terms negative. Okay. Now, the final part is just putting it in its set of brackets. The first column, well, we know those are the two terms, and it's going to be an n and an n. So we get 3n and 1n, or just n. Now, here's the tricky part. We have to make sure, because we did 1 times 1, this negative 1 can't be in the same bracket as the other one. Because when we do our distributive property of binomials, we have to make sure they're going to multiply. So I just have to make sure this negative 1 is in this this set of brackets. And I have to make sure this negative 7, because it's multiplied by the 3, is in the opposite bracket of the 3n. So we go negative 7. Okay, so it's actually a really quick way of doing some factoring, fearless factoring.